Because it's a new year, we have a new initiative called the 2023 Challenges. This is to help you figure out how I can learn and improve myself consistently. And also, we know it's best when we can do it together, because improving ourselves and working on our goals alone is sometimes not the most effective way, because we get busy, we get lazy, you name it. So what we think will help is that we come together and we tackle our challenges all together. We feel motivated and we can help each other. In a nutshell, we have listed out a lot of things you can do for you to improve either your English or whatever target language you're trying to practice. And at the same time, improve yourself as a person, as a professional. This is not an exhaustive list. If you have other ideas, please suggest, we can put them there as well. What we want you to do is to pick 4 goals at least this year, at least 4 of them. Be able to finish them, and in the end, claim your rewards. In terms of rewards, don't worry too much about it, because I have not just group lessons, I have individual conversations with participants of WeChat and my students as well. So I actually get to know you more. And then when the time comes in the end to give you your reward, I'll make it personalized for you. I know by that time what you need, what your weaknesses are, and what you've been trying to improve. I will somehow customize your reward for you. All of them focus a little bit differently on different skills. For example, if you can write 3 poems, that would be amazing. This is on your, of course, writing skills, right? And creative writing, creative thinking, and also reading, because you need a lot of input to be able to produce any output. There is another one, participate in Amazing Talker Story Contest. So every single month, there is a story contest. The reward can be $3,000, US dollars, that's what we're talking about. So you go in, what you do is that you can write articles, and together with other contestants, you can have your articles published. Once it's published, people start voting for you. You can, of course, ask your friends to also vote for you. Whoever gets the most vote, the top 20 people can get tuition fees covered by the platform. So they give you, for example, 1,000 US dollars. That is your tuition fee that you can use to choose any teachers you want on the platform. And I'm also working on the platform. So consider this one as a writing challenge. Not only you can get another badge, we call those little icons our badges. You can consider them as the badge of honors. So we will give you this badge, so by the end of the year you have collected 1 more challenge.
I have a question, sorry. So if we picked those 4 challenge for 4 topics, so do we need to follow those goals for whole year?
Oh, that's a good question. Thank you for asking. Right. So yes, to answer your question, we can do it. It's up to you. You can do it once only. For example, you write 3 poems, challenge completed. Right? Or if you want to do more, I want to do it every single month. Of course, you can do that, because you're doing it for yourself, if that makes sense. You're not doing it for me. You're doing it for yourself.
Okay, good job.
That's right. You can continue doing it if you want to. Kite is asking a question. Is there any condition to sign up? Okay, so Amazing Talker as a platform is free for anybody to sign up as a student. You want to learn, you can go ahead and sign up for free. But tell me about it before you do, because I can give you a referral link. And then I'm not too sure if referral link gives you some benefits. I think there's a free trial lesson you can claim. So yeah, all kinds of subjects you can learn from the platform. I'm just one of the teachers there. Okay, next one, reading a book. So we want you to write book reviews. This one is also for you. This is about reading. This is about writing. And once again, we will help you. Once you finish a book review, we'll look at it. We'll see if there's anything you can improve on your analysis. So this one is another challenge. This one, we call it express yourself better. This comes from one of the complaints or one of the biggest inquiries we've got all time. People always ask me, how do you express yourself better? Okay, that's the literal title there. There are many, many things you need to do before you can express yourself fully and completely and effectively in another language. So we understand that, and we want to help you to achieve the level that you hope to achieve. In general, it is about you either picking a topic and write about it, or you can ask us to give you suggestions on different topics. For example, we will give you topics that we know you might be interested in, such as if you are a fan of NBA games, maybe you can write about NBA games. And we can also give you suggestions of books that you can read, podcasts that you can listen to. We give you recommendations. And then you use our suggestions. You do your own thing at your own time. You come back and you write. The reason why we focus so much on writing is because to express yourself better, like I said, you got to understand things first. And then you have to practice. When we talk, we don't have too much time to process our thinking, our grammar, vocabulary. But when you write, you have plenty of time to edit yourself and to refine the sentences. So writing is a great way to improve your thinking abilities and also your communication skills, if that makes sense. So I want to use this challenge to help people write better. Different from other also writing focused challenges, this one is really about writing anything you like. It's not about just poems. It's not about a story that you want to write on the platform to talk about how you have been learning one language. It's about anything and everything in the world. Okay, if you have a profession and you are asked to write a report, even that is okay. Okay, so that is express yourself better challenge. Now this one, next one is attend a mock interview event. So I do this every now and then because I have a lot of business students, and many of them, you know, learning English is an investment. So the reason they invest in themselves is because they are looking forward to getting a better job or immigrating to a foreign country for better opportunities. So they always have interviews coming along. Now we help them to prepare for the job interviews. So sometimes we do this thing called clinic. So we do one person is the one who is the candidate for the job, and he will answer questions for real. And then all the other members, like today, for example, if Ning, you are having a job interview, I'm going to be the interviewer and you're going to be the interviewee. Then we have a conversation like a real interview, but it's a mock interview, of course. So that is a mock interview event. Like I said, I do it every now and then. This one is this one is interesting. Be a guest speaker for a free chat. You guys know I invite I do free chats every time. I sometimes invite speakers as well. I highly recommend that you volunteer yourself to be a speaker. Not only you can have opportunities to share your ideas, you know how that's exactly how TED Talk became a thing, because everybody has a platform to share their expertise and their knowledge. Not only you can share what you know, it's also about public speaking. It doesn't matter what topics you want to discuss. Anything is welcome. And I really don't have taboo. In my classes, I talk about politics, economics, education, religion, anything and everything. I don't have any taboo topics. So hopefully our guests and participants are also open-minded. So you will be the guest speaker. I will still be the host, so you don't have to worry about remembering people's names and answering questions. If you want to, you can be the host as well, but you just focus on delivering what you want to share. Monthly checkpoint sessions. So this one is something I do also for free. I every single month offer a 15-minute, kind of like a consultation session, but I call it a checkpoint because if I know you already, I know your goals. I'm also a life coach, by the way. So if I know your goals, either in language learning or in life goals, I will check on you. I will give you, my suggestions as coach, and you will give me updates. This is to keep each other accountable. Next one is having a trial lesson with a native speaker on my team. We not only offer English as our services, we also have other things such as, for example, immigration. If you need some advice for adapting yourself into a new environment, that's something we do as well. Some of the teachers offer that. And art, confidence. There's also psychology, and we also offer communication, critical thinking. There's Japanese, Russian, Italian, Korean, French, Spanish, German. We even have teacher who can speak Luxembourg because she's from Luxembourg. And there's also life coaching, other academic, report writing, school applications, all kinds of services and teachers and languages. So if you have at least trial lessons with some of our speakers and teachers on our team, that is another challenge that you can claim. The reason this is a challenge is because a lot of people are so comfortable with me now, they feel like they don't know how to talk to other native speakers. But it's actually not as scary as you think. This can really boost your confidence if you feel like, hey, actually, native speakers can understand me. They can have a conversation with me with no struggle. That really helps with your confidence. Okay, next one is the free chat like this. I want you to participate as much as you can so you keep on improving, at least 3 times in a year. This is a fun one. For those who don't know what we do with this one, in terms of learning English and improving pronunciation, okay? Because this thing we call shadowing. This is a skill we call shadowing in language learning. Let's take a look at what one of my students did. So it explains, and you can download an app, by the way. You can download an app. This app provides a lot of clips. It supports all kinds of devices, and it has different versions as well. So what it does is that you can download the app and then you will find movie clips, original clips, and then you can dub that particular clip. It can be 30 seconds, it can be 10 minutes, you name it. So you pick the movie, you pick the clip, and then you voice over. You can listen to one sentence for as many times as you need to, try to practice and record yourself. In the end, when you record every single sentence inside the clip, you will download it and you will see something like this.
So what's this problem I'm supposed to look at? I don't know. Is it like the problems mom worked down? Your mother didn't work on problems. She worked on just one problem.
You can see these 2 characters. He was doing both of them. Of course, you can feel free to ask your friend to join you. So you can do one character, your friend can do another. But this is an example. Another one could be something that you are familiar with, which is Toy Story. Have you guys watched Toy Story 4? Anyone? Yeah? So let's take a look. This is another example from a student who did Toy Story 4.
Okay, like it or not, you are a toy. Maybe you don't like being one. You are one nonetheless, which means you are going to be there for anyway. Who's Andy? I mean, Bunny. You have to be there for Bunny. That is your job.
Right. So this is a quick one, but the reason I wanted to show you is that he did a really remarkable job of imitating the tones and the emotions. Next one is the 30-day speaking challenge. This one in particular is about fluency and accuracy. So what we do is you join the challenge, you record yourself speaking for anywhere between 30 seconds to 2 minutes every single day, depending on your level. We listen to your recording, we type it out. It's called transcribing. So we type it out, this is the original, and then we give you corrections. We tell you, this is not what you were supposed to say. Instead of today I go to the mall, you should have said today I went to the mall. So we give you very, very detailed corrections. And then you can see also pronunciation corrections. Oh, instead of coffee, it's supposed to be coffee. So you correct your pronunciation, and then we give you vocabulary suggestions, or maybe sometimes we think you don't realize this is culturally not as appropriate or something like that. We'll give you tips. So this challenge is called a challenge because we want you to do it consistently. Anybody can spare 30 seconds a day. So this one, you will need to do it for an entire month. All right, next one is to film a short video about what you like. Learning with me. So you can talk about the free chat, you've learned something new, or it's, the one-on-one lessons that we have together. Anything you feel like you want to say just to share. So this is a short video to do kind of like a testimonial. So if you can just film a testimonial for me, that would be appreciated. It's also a challenge because you got to record it, you got to write your own script, and you got to record it. Also, maybe you just want to speak spontaneously. That's okay too. Another one, this is the last one. It's a challenge, but it's also like a thing you can do to improve yourself. It's to take lessons with either me or one of the teachers that you just saw on my team. We do one-on-one lessons, we do group lessons as well. The pricing is different and the schedule will be different because the teachers on my team, they are from all over the world. They're native speakers and they are from all over the world. So the timing is different, the lessons are different, and you might have very different experiences. But anyway, the point is that you want to be continuously learning. If you can take lessons for at least 5 lessons, we will consider this challenge accomplished for the year. Okay, so that's about it. I do have to mention that some of the challenges are free, some of them are not. It really depends on if we are helping you and we are spending time. So I will point out what things are not free. Okay, poems, it is free. Story contest, it is free. Writing a book review, it is free. Express yourself better challenge, it is not, because we expect you not to just do it once. We want you to do it consistently. So when you write anything about any topic, you can write 1 paragraph, you can write maybe 5,000 words. We charge this challenge by words. So, but don't worry, it's very, very affordable, depending on how technical the content is. Depending on how much of research we need to do to make the content really polished, and depending on your expectations, we charge it by word. And this one is free. You can do mock interview every time we have such an event. This one, of course, is free, of course. This one is free every month. You can have 15 minutes with me. It's free. Trial lesson depends. Okay, so this one might not be entirely free. Free chats, of course, is free. Movie dubbing, it's free. 30-day speaking challenge is not, because we spend a lot of time correcting your, speech. So this one is not, but it's also very, very affordable. The 30-day speaking challenge, if you do 30 seconds, it's only $3 a day. So 30 days is $90. For every single day what you receive. This is super, super affordable. This one is I might need to pay you to do that, right? To give me a testimonial. And the lessons are not, but it depends on if you're taking group or one-on-one lessons. This could be an example of a student who is joining the challenge, and you can do even more than one every single month. If you claim 4 badges in a quarter, so there are 4 quarters in a year, every single quarter, if you claim 4 badges, you can continue do the new one next quarter, or you can move whatever you have claimed to the next quarter. So not to make it more complicated, it's just that to put it simple, at least 4 challenges you have to do every year. And if you're doing more, you can claim more rewards. But every quarter, we look at what has happened in the past 3 months, and then we decide, if you are eligible for a personalized reward. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you guys all so much for showing interest in our chats and our challenges. If you have any questions about anything we talked about, or the services we provide, or the events that's coming up in the future, please just shoot me a message. You'll find me, the socials are all out there. So hope to see you guys in the future. Okay?
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you. Bye.
Okay,
See you in the
bye.
challenge.